I'm interested in the approach that you take to your variety of roles, and whether you utilize maybe a Meissner approach or Stanislavski or something altogether different, or not at all, whether it's just sort of comes naturally to you, but I am very interested in that.
Yeah, well, I know at Northern Illinois University, my acting teacher was this woman named Catherine Gately, who spent a lot of time, she studied with Sanford Meisner and taught the Meisner approach to acting, and which seems to be all about taking the pressure off yourself by focusing only on the other person, and really developing listening skills so that you can react organically to what's happening on stage. And for a lot of actors, that offers up a freedom not to be so self-conscious about what's going on inside you, and a freedom to just it's sort of the pinch and the ouch approach to acting. You wait to be pinched so that you know how to say ouch properly, depending on the pinch. And that's sort of a fundamental that's always good to keep in the back of your mind. I get nervous or hesitant when I get into a deep conversation with other actors about acting theory, even though I love it so much, because there is and always will be an intangible something that has to be preserved, and I don't know if that's natural talent or if that's something that's mystical or spiritual or what it is, but it's an individual, it's your signature, it's your fingerprint that is sort of sacred and needs to be preserved even when you are in training. And that's why I would say that, I would say I'm a Meisner trained actor, but I would not say that my approach to acting is Sanford Meisner or Stanislavski. Those are very helpful tools. But at the end of the day, I think every actor at the end of the day or at the end of their training has to come into their own and still be open and available to learning and very interested and engaged in learning new things. But they have to take a sense of ownership of what they're capable of doing, so that they have the proper tools to deliver as well. And any good training program will go from that sort of that putty, the pinch and the ouch, to now you have to have the tools to deliver. Now you have to, and even working with Peter, when I started with Peter, I remember a few shows into our relationship with one another, the lesson that I was being taught by Peter as we were doing work was how to be a leading man. How to take control of not only your own tools, but to be a leader, to assume the helm of responsibility for telling a story on stage, and to assume the responsibility of leading in the rehearsal room.